Did he know that he had a potential to die?
He did. And me and my wife had that discussion very soon after his diagnosis. And I mean, very soon.
But did he really grasp the concept of it? Because I feel like just really quick, because we're adults and life has beat us down. Like you're like adults are kind of like, well, shit's over. You know what I mean? Because like we kind of know that people die, but like when you're a kid, the concept of death around cancer is maybe not 100% understood. And is that what motivated him to keep going? Does that make sense?
That does make sense. But we sat him down, had a conversation, like I said, after me and Nikki talked about it for a while, because we wanted him to be in the know. Yes, he was 7 years old, but we've always been honest with him and Riker. This is how it is. This is what happens in life, this and that. So we literally had a conversation with our 7-year-old and said, there's a possibility, slim possibility, that this disease might take you off of this planet and send you to heaven. And at the time we were semi-religious, so he was aware of heaven, hell, God, devil. So he knew that when people die, they either go to heaven or hell. And there's certain situations that are out of our control. It's just what happens sometimes. And if God chooses to take you, that's what could possibly happen. And we explained to him, it's always a possibility, but we're going to get through it and we're here to support you. And it's nothing that we're going to think about. And he totally understood what we were talking about. And we just powered through it. But we didn't want to try to mislead or conceal anything from him. So if that did end up happening, he wouldn't be caught off guard or shocked or scared. Like through the treatment, he'd have time to process what the possible outcome might be. But we stayed positive the entire time. All four of us, me, him, Nikki, and Riker.
Was that hard?
You wouldn't believe.
Oh no! I mean, I would believe it's hard. I can't fathom. I can't. I tell Erin all the time that when she gets sick, just like a cold, bro, I'm like the biggest baby, like a rat. Like I'm just like, oh my God, like I can't handle that. She just has a cold or she just run a fever. I'm like, hey, you take her temperature, give her Tylenol. Like I'm just like, and so I can't imagine it being that times, like a billion.
Yeah.
And the kind of conversations you have to have and stuff like that. Did that in a weird way, are y'all bonded? Did that bond y'all as a family, you think?
Big time. It was a huge factor in me deciding to get out of the retail life. Because most people know in retail situations, when you're the owner of the business or the manager, like that's your thing. Like you're there every holiday, every weekend. And it just takes you away from your family. So I was already thinking about getting out of retail, but then he got diagnosed. So then I stayed with my employer to keep the medical benefits to get through it. And after we knew he was going to be fine is when I started to make the decision to transition out into a Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, to be there for whatever, take him to school, pick him up. Hopefully he'll get involved in sports at some point, but definitely opened my eyes to the fact that I need to be around for my family more. And I love that I'm now doing what I'm doing. I get to help out more and spend more time with them. It definitely brought us together better as a family.